Good evening, America. Tonight on 60 Minutes, we
ride in the wagon. And we do squat claps. But first, the gay rights movement.
I'm Tom Johnson.
And I'm Harry Johnson.
I'm John Thompson.
I'm John Dillon.
I'm Ron Thompson.
And I'm Randy. Guest starring Barack Obama.
America.
Now on to Ron Thompson.
America. I'm Ron Thompson, and through the past few years, the gay rights movement has moved progressively towards their main goal of having any citizen be able to get married no matter what state they're in. The basis of this civil rights movement, just like all those in the past, has been the 14th Amendment, which states that any citizen should have equal protection under the law. If we look back to the African American civil rights movement, you can see that the first action that created this movement was in the military, which desegregated the military. And we can look at the same thing in the gay rights movement, where Don't Ask, Don't Tell was removed in the military. Then you can see, after this point, it moved towards the courts, which created, just like in the black rights movement, the Brown v. Board case that desegregated schools. And what this did is created more public support, just like what we see to be happening in many states in America right now with the gay rights movement. And after this public support showed their congressmen and senators how the constituents feel, and they were more likely to create laws. Even though this hasn't happened yet in this gay rights movement, you can see a trend moving towards that since everything has shown to be just like the black rights movement, that if this public support continues, then possibly a national law could be created to give gays the same rights that everyone else has.
So, I tell the guy, if you take my parking space again, I'm going to be upset. I mean, it doesn't look like it, and it was great. Oh, I'll call you back, okay. And now, on to Tom Johnson and Barack Obama. Yeah, I'm back.
Good evening, Americans. This is Tom Johnson here with President Barack Obama. And Mr. Obama here is going to be talking to us about a little bit about what he has done as president to try to further assist the gay and lesbian rights movement here in America. So, Mr. Obama.
Thank you, Tom.
Well, Congress and I have worked very closely together over the course of my time in office so far. And what we have been trying to do is assist the gay and lesbian rights movement. And one of the things we have done recently to help assist in 2011 was Congress and I repealed the policy of the Don't Ask, Don't Tell, established by the Clinton administration in 1993. Now, what that policy stated was, if you were a male or female enlisting into armed forces, your recruiting officer was not allowed to ask if you were gay or lesbian. That is the Don't Ask part. Now, while enlisted into the armed service, you are not allowed to be openly gay or lesbian. That is the Don't Tell part. Now, Congress and I work closely to have this repealed because I am a firm believer in personal expression. I believe you should be able to express yourself without getting condemnation for your actions. I believe that Americans move together and as one, as a nation, when there is no condemnation. So, Congress and I decided to repeal the policy of Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Thank you, Mr. President.
And this is John Thompson with Chris Van Hollen.
Hi, I'm here with Congressman Chris Van Hollen to see his views on not only gay marriage, but also the differences between state and national laws. Mr. Van Hollen.
Thank you, John. As a congressman, we all try to work together to get things done that we all kind of see that needs to be done in our world today. And one of the big things that needs to that we believe, and I especially believe because I see this as a problem, is one of the things I think we need to get done is we need to make it so that there isn't a difference in laws between the state and national government for gay marriage allowability, if that's even a word. The problem I have with it, John, is that the national law clearly states that marriage is a union between a man and a woman. And that's just fine. But what's happening now is that states are slowly allowing more and more people, they're slowly making it okay to be married between the same sex, to be married in their boundaries, which makes a huge contradiction of national supremacy, which is a big deal because that then if that's marriage, then they might start, you know, having all this and all that, and then that could totally mess up all of the federalism stuff, and they could stop listening to all the laws we make, and that might break the union in general. And that's a slope argument, but still, one thing will lead to another, I'm sure. I don't know where it's going to stop, but it will lead to another. So I think what we need to do as congressmen and as states, we all need to come together and work together as a unit and try to create with one good national law that really makes it very clear on the national and state level what we mean to say and what we want to get done. And I mean, we don't have to get this all done in one huge act, law, whatever, but that would be best, so it's just immediate boom overnight. But that may be a little too much for some people, so we could do it in 3, maybe 4 laws, but it's best in just one act. So I mean, that's just my opinion on how we should solve this problem here with the differences in national and state.
And now to John Dillon with Mr. Williams and Father Mackenzie.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Williams, a very strong head of a interest group in gay rights and gay marriage movement. And we're also here with Father Mackenzie, who is a very high head in the Catholic Church. Father Mackenzie, your remarks on gay marriage and gay rights?
Thank you, Mr. Dillon. For the last few years, many gay marriage rights have been progressing due to the work through the courts. The Church and I have been doing the majority of the work through the writing of amicus curiae briefs to state Supreme Courts, and even the U.S. Supreme Court, for example, in Hollingsworth v. Perry, to show our side of the gay marriage case to stop their progression.
Thank you, Father Mackenzie. Mr. Williams, your remarks?
Well, Mr. Dillon, not only have we been submitting amicus curiae briefs to the National Supreme Court, but we have also been lobbying with state legislatures. Now, we have been doing this to try and help, not help, but to try and convince the state legislatures and the Supreme Court to be on our team. That's why we're here, and that's why we're having this conversation right now. Now, we want to get our viewpoint across in the best way, so we have been very active in grassroots support to try and publicize our opinion more. And that's pretty much what we've been doing. Thank you.
And now to Harry Johnson with Billy Kirk.
Hello, I'm Mr. Johnson, and I'm talking to Mr. Kirk about gay marriage laws and his trouble with them.
Hi. Alright, thank you, Harry. But, so, I've lived in various states, and I've noticed that there are very different laws from state to state. And one problem with that occurred to me is when me and my partner lived in Texas, we decided we wanted to get married. So we went to Vermont for a little while just to get married. And we moved back to Texas. But the problem was, after a few years, we grew apart and we wanted to get divorced. And certain laws and policy didn't let that happen. So every time we sent in papers, went to court or anything to try and get divorced, the state government there would push us off because they didn't feel like doing the trouble or going to the trouble to get us divorced, since gay marriage wasn't legal there. And we couldn't go back to Vermont or any other state for a short amount of time to get divorced because you have to be a citizen to get divorced. And something I don't see is that there's certain constitutional factors that should prevent this, that make states have to follow the rules and respect licenses and laws from state to state. But that seems like it's been thrown to the wind in this case. And I don't understand why nothing's being done about that. And I feel like there should be some national priority, something to the national effect to stop this. And I don't see why there's been no case. I wish I could be the person to take this to court. Someone needs to take this to Supreme Court, and this should be a case that changes something. Well, thank you, Mr. Johnson.
And now on to Randy.
I'm Randy. One of the other groups that affects policy is the media. The reason why we affect policy is because whenever we make videos about, whatever we do newscasts about, that is what you, the public, thinks about. Another thing we do is I keep my eyes on you, and I make you keep your own eyes on yourself. And I make you look in the mirror at home, and I make you say, oh damn, I'm fat. And you are fat, by the way. And back to the original topic though. We the media make you guys think whatever you think, and we make you vote for whoever you vote for, because we make issues popular, and when you think they're popular, you vote for the people that then support those issues or don't support those issues. So we the media are one of the biggest policymakers there is in the United States government system.
And now to Harry Johnson with Clarence Thomas.
Hello, Justice Thomas. Nice to see you again.
It's good to see you too, Harry.
Here on 60 Minutes, we're talking about gay marriage and gay rights to a few people, and since the recent case of Hollingsworth v. Perry, I was just wondering what your view was on the 14th Amendment and the Constitution, or if you could give us a few words about it.
Well, first off, I believe that the 14th Amendment does not really directly apply to gay rights and gay marriage.
What?
Hello, my name is John Thompson from 60 Minutes, and we are calling on the behalf of an anonymous survey dealing with same-sex marriage. Where are you from?
From Los Angeles, man.
Where do you currently live now?
Los Angeles, man. I'm from here. Why can't I live here? God dang.
Who did you vote for in the last presidential election?
Obama, yeah.
Where do you stand on the gay marriage issue?
I'm for it, man.
Where are your parents from?
From Annapolis.
Where did your parents stand on the gay marriage issue?
They were for it too, man.
Thank you, sir, for your time.
Top of the morning to ya.
Hello, my name is John Thompson from 60 Minutes, and we are calling you on the behalf of an anonymous survey dealing with same-sex marriage. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Dublin, Ireland, but I live in Boston.
Who did you vote for in the last presidential election?
I voted for Mitt Romney.
Where do you stand on the gay marriage issue?
I'm against it.
Where are your parents from?
My parents are also from Ireland.
Where did your parents stand on the gay marriage issue?
They're strongly against it.
Thank you, sir, for your time.
And that's it for this edition of 60 Minutes.
Start down.
Yeah, I know.
Go whenever you're ready. And we do squat thrusts.
Claps!
Squat clap.
Not thrust.
Hey, my name's Klaus.
Whoever invented this was the coolest person in the
We are
world.
gay.
Was the coolest person ever?
Yeah, it's so...
My name is Klaus Schweinsteiger. This is Michael Klaus. We are gay. Nein, 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 nein. Auschen, fein.
That rhymed.
Nicht falsiere. Guten Tag. Scheiße.
That means a lot.
Nein.
Wunderbar. That means wonderful.
Wunderbar, wunderbar, wunderbar. Nein. Scheiße. Guten Tag. Hoffenheimen.
You gotta go, you're doing stuff.
Bei
You say
Leverkusen.
map explosions.
Alright, wait, watch this.
It's like an
It's, yeah, like, see, like, what if you
David,
had an
scoot the lamp
atom
over a little
that
bit.
exploded
The lamp?
and
Which
imploded
way?
everything and it just evaporated everything.
No, that's good. That's
like,
good.
it
Just
brought
leave it,
everything
actually.
up.
Why are all the lights on?
Alright, David,
Because
it explodes
have to have a lot of light.
and
Wait, are we
breaks
filming
everything
here?
apart.
yeah.
Alright, come on.
And when
Are
it
we
Filming down
implodes-
here?
No,
yeah,
we're
yeah,
down.
yeah.
No, we're down here. Go back upstairs.
No.
Yes.
I kind of really don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah.
My dad is like making noises.
Alright, you go in the other room.
That's on.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay. Just talk to me and I'll talk.
Okay.
Wyatt, your shorts. Shorts.
You start.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting in the zone. Am I good? I look like I'm eating.
Yes, you're good. Can you move in a little bit? Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
I look fat like this, don't I look fat?
You look bad. Hello, Justice Thomas. Nice to see you again.
Hello, Harry.
In recent events in the Holland v. Perry case, what's your view on that? What's your take on this gay marriage issue and what it has to do with the Constitution?
Well, Harry, the 14th Amendment doesn't directly apply to the Constitution. At least that is my understanding.
Okay.
The gay marriage stuff. Gay marriage
stuff.
The gay marriage stuff.
Wait, did you just say the 14th Amendment doesn't apply to the Constitution?
No, the 14th Amendment
It
doesn't,
doesn't apply to the gay marriage stuff.
Alright.
That was pretty good.
I like
What
the
did I
glasses
say? I
take
didn't know
off.
what I said.
Just
That was actually really good. That was really good. Alright. Hello, Justice Thomas. Nice to see you again.
Hello, Harry.
So, as gay marriage and gay rights progresses and new events occur, we're talking to a lot of people about what. Come
My
on,
God.
guys.
Can I hit him?
Justice Thomas. Nice to see you again.
Harry.
As the gay marriage and gay rights movements move along, 60 Minutes is talking to
Stop. You just like made like a noise behind the camera. People can hear that.
Me?
Yes.
I did not.
Come
Stop
on,
making
guys.
noise.
Guys, seriously, like,
Don't make Billy punch you in the head.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just like, seriously, like, don't.
Look at it. Look at it.
There's a two. He just told you that two. That's not how you do it. You win. Me and Ben actually had it really good. I know you're not, but I mean it's just.
We're everybody serious now. Everybody.
Pants.
Move in a little bit.
Alright. Hello, Justice Thomas. Nice to see you again.
Hey Harry.
Dude, come on.
Can I hit him now?
You're just not even trying, like, not cool, dude. Alright.
You are at 5 minutes.
And stop it and erase it.
You click the red button, am I right?
And then press play, and then...
Action!
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. My name is John Thompson from 60 Minutes, and we are calling you on the behalf of an anonymous survey dealing with same-sex marriage. What is your overall opinion on same-sex marriage?
I am for same-sex marriage.
What city do you reside in?
Orlando, Florida.
How old are you?
69.
What is your profession?
I'm a retired doctor and lawyer.
Are you liberal, independent, or conservative?
I am a liberal.
Did you vote during the 2012 presidential election?
Yes.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for the black guy.
You can't say that!
You said I could.
You can't say you voted for the black guy.
You said I could.
Because you're 69 years old.
Okay. I'm 69 years old. I voted for the black guy.
I'll be right back.
I gotta say you voted for President Barack Obama.
Alright.
Okay, we're starting over. Hello, sir. My name is John Thompson from 60 Minutes, and we are calling you on the behalf of an anonymous survey dealing with same-sex marriage. What is your overall opinion on same-sex marriage?
I am for same-sex marriage.
What city do you reside in?
Orlando, Florida.
How old are you?
69.
What is your profession?
I am a retired doctor and lawyer.
Are you liberal, independent, or conservative?
I am a liberal.
Did you vote during the 2012 presidential election?
Yes.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for Barack Obama.
What is your sexuality?
I'm straight.
Thank you, sir, for your time.
The video.
Good morning, America. I regret to inform you that Elmo has died. And I know some of you families out there may be taking this loss straight to the heart, but just know that Elmo died happily in his sleep, silently. Just know that all of your efforts to help heal his cancer helped in some way, but it was just his time. Also, in other news, we have the Nationals going into the 6th inning, and Mariano Rivera has not succeeded in striking out Bryce Harper, who's hit his 2nd home run of the night. And in other news,
Just don't look
we have
into
recently been informed that Clifford is here, and it is very hard to see. This is my friend Clifford.
It's really obvious on the camera.
In other news, tonight there will be
A bombing from North Korea. It has not happened yet, but I'm
there
seeing
will
it
be a
coming.
lunar eclipse,
Get up.
and the light will not be this bright. Thank you. And good night,
The light
America.
will go away.
It's really obvious on the camera.
Tonight.
That is.
I will be talking with my friend Clifford. Hello, Clifford. Are you gay?
No.
Do you like gays?
No.
What do you think should gays do?
Die. Well, straight from Clifford,
It would
the
suck.
big red dog. Good night,
It would
America.
suck
Turn off all these lights, you
if
idiot.
all of
Line the
this,
shot?
if all of the
Line the
stuff
shot?
that we do,
Line
like
the
for
shot?
fun, it would suck if all of the stuff that
Yes.
we do like this
Yes.
gets put as our actual project.
Like accidentally.
Accidentally, and then as we're turning it on, it's all good, and then it goes straight to I hate the gay.
I hate the gay.
You gotta wear a hat though.
Where's the hat?
Yeah.
No,
where's the straw
don't,
hat?
stop. I'm actually trying to get in the zone. Everybody go away. Like, everybody.
You're wearing the straw hat though.
Turn the light off.
Everybody go away. Turn the light off. Make sure the camera's good, and then everybody just go away.
Alright, it's good.
Everybody go away, except for one person has to stay.
No, you don't even have to do
I
that.
want
You can
one
turn it
person
off
to-
yourself.
Yeah, but I want someone up
No,
there.
no, no. Kevin can stay because he has to leave.
No. I
Kevin
want
has to
David.
leave at 7:30.
I want David.
All the rest of you stay.
But I want
I'm gonna
David.
leave at 7.
But you're getting Kevin.
I want David.
Excuse me, come on.
Come on, I want David here.
But you're getting Kevin.
Max.
I gotta center it a little more.
Alright, let me just go through the things. 14 going now.
Alright, you're good. Do you want me to restart it? Or I'm gonna keep that just because that was silly. 3 minutes!
Alright.
Perfectly good. Anytime will be just fine.
Just this once, we don't have to do it every time. So.
Do you want me to scoot out of the way? Just so I'm right behind
I
you.
don't care.
You'd be surprised how much that makes a big difference. Any face I make.
What's my name?
Wait, come on, wait. You can be, you want to be Ron Johnson?
No.
Ron Thompson. Because we already have 2 Johnsons, we don't have 2 Thompsons yet. So
Alright, Ron Thompson.
He's Ron Thompson.
Go away. Alright.
No, it's fine. Hey guys, shh.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. Now to the gay rights movement. So, through the past year, the gay... They're so loud. Good evening, America. This is Ron Thompson. So, good evening, America. This is Ron Thompson. You guys are so loud.
No, you have no idea, bro. Really, come see what we're talking about.
I don't care, seriously. I don't. No! If I come down there, I'm gonna get out of the zone. Seriously, stop. Just be quiet.
One time?
Bench.
Okay,
What are you guys doing down there? What are they doing?
Anytime, guys, keep quiet, alright?
I don't want to burp in the middle. I keep burping.
Every time, that was bad. Much better. Every time you have to do that, you know what I mean?
Good evening, America. Now to the gay rights movement. So
Why do you say that?
that doesn't make any sense.
No!
to the gay rights movement. We're going to the movement.
No, that's stupid sounding, because you're the one who's giving the background. You shouldn't be saying that. We'll say that afterwards. We'll say that every time.
Good evening, America. So the past year, the gay rights movement has moved along steadily and progressed much farther than it has in the last decade. And the basis of all of this movement is from the 14th Amendment, which you can see is also the base of all civil rights movement. When you look at the civil rights movement of the black rights, you can see how it starts. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, that's not about you can say the black civil rights movement, or the African American civil rights movement.
The black rights.
Yeah, you knew it before that.
All right.
Just fine. All right.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson.
You looked at me. You gotta restart.
Yeah, I was gonna restart anyways.
Someone's here. Or someone.
It's not my dad.
It's Kevin's mom. Kevin, you have to go.
Oh wow! I was supposed to. Wait, no, I was supposed to call 8, right? Not 7.
Alright, give me a minute.
Dad.
Yeah.
Bye, Kevin. See you later. Yeah. Come on, come on anytime. Thanks for having me.
Wait, so it's military courts.
Yeah, because in the military, yeah. Because it's already in the military with the desegregation.
Military courts, public support, and then
laws.
Right.
Because once public support is gained,
yeah. then the congressman decides
then congressmen see they should do it because they stay in office, and they're also elected into office, so you can go into that. I think it happened both ways there.
Alright.
Wait for that security.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson, and so through the past year, this
years.
Alright. Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. Through the past year,
years.
Yeah.
Because all that didn't happen in this year. Years.
Right.
Past few years.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. In the past few years, the gays. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. The
gay rights. The gay and lesbian rights movement has progressed steadily and.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. Through the past. No, I was talking super fast.
Yeah, Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. For the past few years, the gay and lesbian rights movement has progressed steadily in the direction of getting more rights and getting more, and their main goal being allowed to get married. You just go with it. Make sure you speak slow enough. Do whatever. Do you mind if I do stop you at a time where I think that it should be stopped?
If you really think it should be stopped.
Okay. Right. Just a minor moment.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. Through the past few years, the gay rights movement has steadily progressed towards their main goal of having the right, like any other citizen, to get married. And the basis of this civil rights movement, just like every other one through the past, has been from the 14th Amendment.
May I just grab a overly into it? I think it'd be good to say. Get married wherever you are in the United States. Just because they can get married in certain states.
Right.
Get married wherever you are in the United States. Just because I feel like that sounds better. Sorry.
You want to write this down?
No. Because if we write it all down, then we're stuck to that. It's better if we do it and we realize something's a little different.
We just talk.
Yeah.
Because it's more natural.
You're all good.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. And through the past few years, the gay rights movement has progressively moved forward to their main goal of being able to get married, just like any other citizen, wherever.
You had it.
You had it. I tried to change my words.
No,
don't tell me what to do.
He's got it.
Maybe you should write it down.
No, he's got it.
Shuddy.
He's really. What you're doing is you're trying to throw way too many words all at once. You want to relax, take things one step at a time. So you want to have the intro, then you want to have, what's your first thing? Is that the due process? I mean, not the due process. Sorry.
No.
14th Amendment?
I'm going, 14th Amendment, then I'm going straight into the military. Military, yeah, another connect. I'm doing them both at the same time.
So, intro, 14th Amendment, black civil rights. Are you even talking about the states or no?
Probably not.
Okay, probably not?
Probably not.
And just, when you're done, sit back like you're done, and then when there's a good amount of time, so at any time for why, just give me a thumbs up and I'll pop up. And then sit back and act like you're done, so that he can edit into that spot. Right? So, go for it.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. And through the past few years, the gay rights movement has progressively moved forward towards their goal of, just like any other citizen, being able to get married wherever they are in the country. And the basis of this civil rights movement, just like any other one through the past, has been the 14th Amendment, which states that all citizens should have equal protection under the law. Going back to the black civil rights movement, you can see that it starts through the military and an executive action that states a desegregation or the removal of a law or a policy that prevents certain groups from being able to freely express themselves in the military.
You started with the black civil rights movement,
Yeah.
and then as you were speaking, your mind
No, because I said I was talking about both at the same time.
No. What you should say is in the black civil rights movement, there was don't say executive order because that didn't happen with this one. Just say that in the black civil rights movement, the change started in the military. So the military was segregated for the black civil rights movement, and with the gay civil rights, so the gay rights movement, the change also started in the military with the Don't Ask, Don't Tell Repeal Act, and then you can go into how there was a court case, Brown v. Board, and then Hollingsworth v. Perry, and then you can go into once those are done, because we're in the court case phase right now. Then public support will increase as it did for the black people, and then as congressmen start realizing that that's a big issue, they'll make more big deals about it and get laws passed. All right? So just take it one step at a time. Back from the intro, back your name, all that stuff. You're doing great until the point that we hadn't reached yet. So you're doing just fine.
I'm just leave a shot of the
Breathe.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. And through the past few years, the gay rights movement has progressed steadily towards their main goal, of being able to get married wherever they are, just like any other citizen, no matter what state they're in. And the basis of this civil rights movement, just like most others in the past, has been...
All others.
Yeah, but it didn't matter, damn it!
It does.
Don't say the basis of.
Yeah, it is the basis of
it. It is the basis. It's the reason why they're able to do anything. Sorry.
Right.
See you there. Sorry. You mind if I have my feet?
Don't stop me for things like that, because then we can argue about it later if it's not good. No, because then if it's not good, we can argue about it, and if it really doesn't matter, we can leave it as is. And if it's a tiny thing like that, throughout the whole thing, it doesn't really matter.
Alright. Sorry. It's fine. That was terrible. Much better. 14.5 minutes. I like filming it all straight. You get a whole entire evolution of the product.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. And through the past few years, the gay rights movement has progressed steadily towards their main goal, which is to be able to get married just like any other citizen, no matter what state they're in. And the basis of this civil rights movement, just like all others in the past, has been the 14th Amendment, which in the 14th Amendment, what it states is that all citizens should have equal protection under the law. And after this statement in the 14th Amendment, they take this and both this and we can look back to the black rights movement, and they start off in the military, an action or a law or a bill which desegregates, like the black movement, or allows, like the gay rights movement, for any person to be openly gay or join the military or do any part in the military to fight or whatever. And fuck, I said too many words and I forgot where I was.
You did. Just keep it real simple. Just say allows gays in the military, allows blacks in the military.
Well, that's not right. Because gays could be in the military before.
African American rights, civil rights. That's not
Black
more
rights.
politically
It does
correct.
sound more politically correct.
Fuck you guys.
But he does make a point. So,
I know.
Allows-
We're not ridiculing you. It's just like.
yeah, it's just things that would make more sense being said from an actual media person, you know?
No, I mean, like. I don't care if a media person would say it. It's just I don't want to get like crap from other kids from it.
Alright, so just keep it simple. Desegregated military, allowed gays in the military.
Alright.
Is there a better word for gays? Because homosexual sounds...
Homosexual sounds stupid, so just
Yeah.
gay rights movement is fine.
Yeah.
They actually, when they first did it, the main interest group, they stated that was the term they wanted to go by, gays.
Gays? Okay.
Yeah. Go downstairs.
Go upstairs?
Not for the purpose of getting out of my way, but I don't want to be stopped at all, and I just want to get through it. Because even if I mess up what I want to do, I want to get to the rest of the parts. So if I do good in the first part, I don't get to the next part and just mess up because I have no clue where I was, which is what happened in the last one.
Sorry about that.
Alright.
Real quick, before I go. Alright. And if you want, you can give it just 3 goes real quick and we can take the best out of it. Or you can just say, we'll be listening down here, and you can ask if we think it's good.
Alright.
So, we got out of the way first.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson, and through the past few years, the gay rights movement has progressively moved along towards their main goal, which is for any citizen, just like all other people, can get married no matter what state they're in. And the basis of this civil rights movement, just like all in the past of America, has been based off the 14th Amendment. This amendment states that any person, all people, all citizens, should have equal protection under the law. And then this stems off into Good evening, America. I'm Ron. Shut up. Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson. And through the past few years, the gay rights movement has progressively moved towards their main goal, which is for any... Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson, and through the past few years, the gay rights movement has progressively... I can't say words anymore.
Just get up, say like a tongue twister or something like that. Really fast, or just stay in your seat and say tongue twister.
Say Irish wristwatch.
No,
2
don't do
times
that.
fast.
No, don't do that. Do something that's simple that you can do.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson, and through the past few years, the gay rights movement has progressively moved through their... I can't say anything anymore. The things I had down so easily are just stupid now. Right. Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson, and through the past few years, the gay rights movement has progressively moved towards their main goal of having any person, no matter who they are, be able to get married no matter what state they're in. And the basis of this civil rights movement, just like many others, has been the 14th Amendment, which states that all citizens should have equal protection of the law. If we look back to the black... Oh my god, you guys made me think I can't say black anymore, and I freaking...
Don't say black. Say African American.
Yeah, but I keep messing up when I try. Why is this scene so hard? Because there's so many things I can't say, and then when I accidentally say it, I have to stop.
You have chosen gay rights.
What?
Leave it alone.
I don't know.
African American, or black.
Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson, and through the past few years, the gay rights movement has progressively moved towards their main goal of having any citizen be able to get married no matter what state they're in. And the basis of this civil rights movement, just like all those in the past, has been the 14th Amendment. If we look back to the African American rights movement, they started their movement in the first action, which was in the military, where the president made a executive action which created and desegregated the military. The same thing in the gay rights movement, where it started off in the military with a law that passed to take away the what is it called?
Don't tell me
I was doing so good. I wish I could do this scene by scene, but I can't.
I know how you feel, bro.
I know how we feel.
What do you mean? Actually, could we? Technically. Yes, you could say one word at a time, but it's gonna look really
Good evening, America. Good evening, America. I'm Ron Thompson, and through the past few years, the gay rights movement has moved progressively towards their main goal of having any citizen be able to get married no matter what state they're in. The basis of this civil rights movement, just like all those in the past, has been the 14th Amendment, which states that any citizen should have equal protection under the law. If we look back to the African American civil rights movement, you can see that the first action that created this movement was in the military, which desegregated the military. And we can look at the same thing in the gay rights movement, where Don't Ask, Don't Tell was removed in the military. Then you can see, after this point, it moved towards the courts, which created, just like in the black rights movement, the Brown v. Board case that desegregated schools. And what this did is created more public support, just like what we see to be happening in many states in America right now with the gay rights movement. And after this public support showed their congressmen and senators how the constituents feel, and they were more likely to create laws. Even though this hasn't happened yet in this gay rights movement, you can see a trend moving towards that since everything has shown to be just like the black rights movement, that if this public support continues, then possibly a national law could be created to give gays the same rights that everyone else has. Is that good enough?
Yeah, except for black rights movement.
Oh, who cares?
I know, that's what I was gonna say. I don't care anymore.
Was there anything else I was supposed to say that I forgot?
You couldn't touch the states, which are spectacular.
I touched that time.
You touched those states?
Oh, fuck.
No, we can add it in.
Let me do something.
No, we can add it in.
Shh.
Don't do it now.
I'm not redoing it. Alright, never mind. Just say that in some other segment. Just try to say that in some other segment. Like when David, when you do the Perry, just
Start, because it started to say,
just say that in there.
it started to say,
Yeah.
alright, keep going. So, Julie, do that, I gotta go, about 12 minutes.
Well, V Perry's really easy.
How long did that take?
Yeah, but V Perry is
Yeah, we
like
both
10
thought that
seconds.
was gonna be really easy.
But V Perry is a really short one.
We thought
The
that
reason
was.
why this was hard is because the connections are really hard and the wording's weird and it's a long thing, so if you mess up halfway through, you have to restart. V Perry's really short.
Oh, really? calling him retarded. Do you think he should be retarded? You're right. I think this is over.
Alright, what do we have to say?
Brain-
What do we have to
You're
say?
almost really doing too much.
What do
Oh,
we-
no, that's fine.
What do we have to
His
say?
brain is liver right now.
What do we
I
have to
might
say
have to go
here?
before we can finish.
What do we have to say?
Only if retarded was a court case that started in. Let's go with that.
So maybe we should wait on this.
No.
He's in the mood right now. Alright, we should stop it.
Information wrong and we don't.
I'm Randy. Randy the cattle rancher. Alright.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't said anything in the last one. Or they had laughed because it was perfect. Alright, ready? You gotta do the fat part.
No!
No, that's funny!
Yeah!
That was funny!
No, because that doesn't apply.
I don't care, that was funny! You're doing that.
Do I have to say, well, shit?
No, don't say it.
Can I say,
Be
well,
like,
poop?
I keep my eyes on you and I keep your eyes on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
And you turn around in the mirror and you say, "Oh crap, I'm fat."
No, you say, I keep my eyes on you, I make you keep your eyes on you. Well, I make you turn around in the mirror and say, "Oh shit, I'm fat." No, don't say, "Oh shit."
I'm gonna go, poop, you fat.
Good, go ahead. Yeah, say, poop.
Poop.
I'm going to take a poop.
Speaking of poop. Alright, don't flush it until we say you can flush it.
That's not happening.
Yeah, that is happening. Seriously, why don't? Alright, go.
You done? It's necessary. This house is so big I could like store fucking everything up here. Ugh. Hey, how's it going? I'm Randy. This is awesome, by the way. Alright, starting everybody, so everybody shut up.
Shh, don't laugh at her. Just go.
Fuck you, Kevin. Alright. Another group that affects policy is the media. What the hell am I talking about again?
You're supposed to say, "Hi, I'm ready."
Yeah, hi, I'm Randy. Another group that affects policy is the media. The reason why we affect policy is because we make what you guys think about. We make you think. We make you think whatever we want you to think. Whatever we bring up and we make newscasts about, that's what you think about. That's who you vote for. So, we also can make you think shit.
Put that in it. Put that.
What?
Howdy, I'm Randy.
It's not like a monkey masturbating.
Hey, I'm Randy. This is awesome.
Stop, man, seriously, he's videotaping.
Yeah. Alright, so, the first time was really
The
good.
first time was perfect!
But I said shit, that's the problem.
And I said something dumb anyways.
The thing is, I was just going with it.
Just keep going.
going.
Don't like go on any plan. Just talk,
Yeah.
and then we can do it multiple times and pick one out of it. Go.
Shh, everybody stay quiet. Hi, I'm Randy. And another group that affects policy is the media. We affect policy because whatever we make newscasts about, whatever we videotape, whatever we do anything about, that's what you guys think about, and that's who you vote for. Anything else I can hit? No.
No, you gotta do that.
How did I segue into that the first time?
You're like,
I was
I
thinking.
keep my eyes on you. I keep my eyes on you. I keep your eyes on you. I make you turn around in the mirror and say, "Oh damn, you fat."
Oh damn, you're fat. I'm fat. Alright.
Oh damn,
Randy.
And then you say, "Oh damn, I'm fat." And go with it. I'm gonna be here. Can I be here?
No. You're gonna get a smile. I'll go smile. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna.
Guys, stand this way.
I'm gonna lose it.
Go
No.
away.
No, my feet are so sweaty right now.
Is that Mr. Smith?
Hopefully not wearing his hat.
No.
Okay, good. I'm sweating like a whore in here. God damn.
We're sweating a lot. Shut up.
Yeah. Hey. Billy, I need it. I need your sustenance. You ready?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're out of the way, make sure I'm making any noise. Alright, hi, I'm Ren. One of the other groups that affects policy is the media. The reason why we affect policy is because whenever we make videos about, whatever we do newscasts about, that is what you, the public, thinks about. Another thing we do is I keep my eyes on you, and I make you keep your own eyes on yourself. And I make you look in the mirror at home, and I make you say, oh damn, I'm fat. And you are fat, by the way. And back to the original topic though. We the media make you guys think whatever you think, and we make you vote for whoever you vote for, because we make issues popular, and when you think they're popular, you vote for the people that then support those issues or don't support those issues.
So we, the media, are one of the biggest policymakers there is in the United States government system. Right, I'm done.
That's good enough.
Yeah! Woo! Is it still rolling?
Yeah, but I'm done now.
Are you gone? Fuck you, Miss Over!
We ain't putting that in there, nigga.